Stream audio check. Stream audio check. Stream audio check. Check, check, stream audio. We are checking the audio for this event to make sure we all have a nice listening experience that we can hear. Check. Test one, two. We are streaming the event to you. This is just a test. Hello, please make your way inside. The program will begin in 5 minutes. Hello, please make your way to your seats now. The program is about to begin.
Yeah. All right. All right. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Good evening. And I know that those of you who are outside can hear my voice. I'm just giving you the 10-minute call for the program. So we know there's folks still getting food, but we'll start in about 10 minutes. Good evening. Wasn't that wonderful? In case this is your first time we wanted to show you what it's like without a thunderstorm. So you'll have to come back and experience that in real life. I'm your host for the evening, Michael John Peace. I'm on the board of directors, chair of the development committee. But I think what's most important is I love being nature lovers and believe in what this event. All right, let's give them a round of applause. I believe one of those hands that's gone up is a very special guest who's joined us tonight, State Senator Matt Klein. We're proud to be in his district. There you go, right back there. Thank you so much. So I'm reminded by the fact that we're all gathered here that no matter what the world is throwing our way, we believe that time in nature is what heals us, builds resilience, gives us hope, and frankly just gets us through the days sometime. And this is a very special place for all that to happen, and also the campus over in Shepherd Farm and Cottage Grove. So and we're going to really support that tonight. And tonight wouldn't be possible, of course, without our amazing sponsors. So let's have a round of applause for them. You know, they do so much more than make this night possible. They really make it possible for that tiny little frog to be in a child's hand for the first time. They make it possible for this work that we do at Dodge to happen. And we're also thrilled to welcome two of our very special program partners, Chicago Avenue Fire Arts Center and Limitless Cycling. So hopefully you saw the bikes out there. A round of applause for them as well, please. Because with partners like that, we're just creating more and more ways for people of all ages to engage with and explore the natural world around them. And side note, it'll come up again in my remarks, but if you are someone who grew up with kids going to the preschool, or you went to the preschool and you love walking the trails, but you're like, oh, there's no more education that I need, I want to introduce you to Pam and have you come join us for Forage Cocktails Night, right? It's like we have so many ways to engage people, whether it's the farm to table programs at Shepherd. So your presence here makes all that possible. So I want to bring us here to the fact that Dodge, as we experience outside, is not only a classroom without walls, it's a classroom without a roof. And it's the classroom where you keep learning all of the time. So it's not about what's on the whiteboard. It's not about a worksheet. It's about the frogs in the pond behind us. You might have seen that earlier before the storm clouds rolled in. It's about the flowers in the prairie. It's about all the life that's happening around us all the time. And so, speaking of unforgettable learning moments, we have one coming right this way. One of our most important teachers, he is known for his temperament sometimes, has a 7-foot wingspan, and that is Bud Eagle with his amazing, with one of our just dear and amazing naturalists, Pam, who, as I mentioned, also makes a great cocktail. But here, she's with Bud, so take it away.
My friend that's bouncing around in there. I will give everybody a heads up. This is going to be a stressful situation for him, and we never know what's going to happen. Live animals, you never know. I did put a tarp down. You guys are in the danger zone. I want to give you a heads up. So we're going to give it a shot. We're going to get him out. We're going to hope that he responds well. It's never pretty, so just bear with me for about. John. So a lot of people laugh that the eagle travels in a dog crate, but this is actually a really stress, dark, quiet, what they can't see, they don't see. So really, the last 2 hours he's been sitting in here just like, okay, I'm in a different spot. When he comes out, it's going to be a whole nother story. Hey, buddy, how you doing? Oh, I know. No. Well, we're coming out. So, yeah. All right. The first time my coworker saw this, he thought he was going to take off and take me with him. So never a dull moment. All right, we're good to go. So this is Bud. He's actually he's a little bit of a diva. He came to us from the Raptor Center at the University of Minnesota. He was born with an eye infection, and so the DNR was actually monitoring that nest at the time, which and they decided that because back then, more than 30 years ago, eagles were not as prevalent as they are now. So they took him out of the nest. They brought him to the Raptor Center. They actually removed the eye, and he lived at the Raptor Center for the first 16 years of his life. They have a lot of handlers, and they didn't think he was doing very well. So they asked if we would take him here at Dodge. And we were lucky enough to have a spot. They helped us out. Judy, I know you're in the crowd somewhere. Judy's one of our preschool teachers, and she's sort of actually trained. There she is. She trained me on how to handle this bird. And so he's actually been here at Dodge for more than 15 years now. I think he's actually on his 17th year here. He's a wonderful ambassador. He's been down to the garbage barge, if anyone's read about that, being on the Mississippi. He goes to programs all over the place. And he really enjoys when people come to visit him. That's kind of his excitement. He's on display almost 365 days a year. Oh, stop. You guys are getting a front row view here. I never bother with my hair when I'm working with him. As you can see, he's missing an actual eye, which is a really great thing for when we're teaching students. When we talk about a predator that uses eyesight to hunt, they can understand why he's in captivity now. Because if you only have one good eye, you're probably not going to be catching enough food to survive. So he visits lots of places. He educates tons of students, and we really feel like he's a valuable member of our education team. Good job. So hopefully somebody here can have a private viewing with him if you're excited about that. So I'm going to try to put him back in. Again, never pretty, so bear with us. And good job, buddy. Good job. People ask if he likes me, and the answer is no. He tolerates me. We have a working relationship. He tolerates me, but if I disappeared, he wouldn't care at all, as long as somebody else brought his food. So he doesn't really there's no love connection. I'm trying to get him back in as smoothly as possible. Never. Oh, he wants to go to church. So, hey, well, when I move him, will you move the perch? All right, Michael John, you can start doing yours.
All right. Well, let's give them another round of applause. Thank you. I bet you won't see that at your next gala benefits. No, it's really important to remember that when the classroom doesn't have walls or a roof, that every creature you encounter is one of the teachers, whether it's official or not, because we can learn from everything around us. And you're going to have the chance, as Pam was alluding to have a very private experience with some friends and some lovely libations and Bud. Yeah. So another round of applause for them. And then I want to welcome a friend back to the stage. Yeah. All right. So, well, it's your call.
You seem to be doing okay, so let's go for it.
All right. All right. Good deal. All right. Well, I'd love to welcome back a friend of Dodge in this event and of mine, Stacy McKernan from Flatabo Advancement. She's been our partner for this event. And she's a farm girl at heart, growing up watching her dad do livestock auctions. And now I know she's a bird girl herself, keeping track of Bud's relatives and friends. And not all of them are friends, circling around her home in the North Woods. So it's wonderful to have you back with us. Best of all, Stacy and the entire team at Flatibow. I saw Kate here earlier. They really love to stand alongside organizations like ours and with supporters like you to further the mission. And so she's here to build excitement and help us raise a lot of money for this Classroom Without Walls. So without further ado, let's give an enthusiastic welcome to Stacy.
Thank you so much, Michael John, for that lovely introduction. Good evening, everyone. Again, my name is Stacy McKernan, and I'm with Flatibow Advancement, and I'm so honored to be serving as your auctioneer this evening. Folks, how's everybody doing tonight? A little rain isn't going to stop us, is it? Or Bud. That's true. Well, thank you so much to Dodge for inviting me back for a 4th year in a row to this wonderful night of nature. It's great to be gathered together to celebrate, even with the rain, to join together to continue to make a difference and make more exceptional Dodge experiences. So we hope you are all feeling generous tonight. All right, folks, on to our exciting live auction. We do have 5 fantastic items to auction off tonight, and they are listed in your program if you choose to follow along. So at this time, I want to make sure that you have those bid numbers ready, which is on the back of your program. These bid numbers, folks, are your permission to play tonight. So I just ask that if you choose to bid on an item, you raise those bid numbers high so that I can see you. So let's have fun here tonight. Feel free to spend foolishly, as it's all going towards a great cause. So our first live auction item is an exciting one, and we've got Bud and Pam here, of course, to share it with us. But Michael John, would you give us the description for our first live auction item?
Life. So 10 lucky guests will enjoy a private blind tasting of 6 fine whiskeys or bourbons, paired with hearty appetizers and an unforgettable program with Bud and Pam. You're going to sip, savor. This cooling breeze is really helpful. I don't do well with humidity, but he's not going to have any whiskey. It's only a semi-blind tasting for him. But seriously, I know I had to make sure you were all paying attention, right? So we're all united in the dad joke. Yes, this is an amazing opportunity to have you and family or friends come and have an exceptional experience and really get taught by one of our amazing animal ambassadors.
Fantastic. Thank you, Michael John. Folks, I just love this first package. And let's give a nice golf clap to Pam and Bud for being here with us tonight and for this amazing first item. This is the Sips and Talons experience at Dodge, and again, it's for 10 people. So folks, remember tonight that when you've been on these 5 auction items, it's a great guilt-free way to get something for yourself, all while supporting Dodge at the same time. So here we go. We're going to start it low and let it go. Who's ready to give me 500 to start? 500, where I have 500 here. Would it go 1,000? I have 1,000 bid now. 1,500. Would it go 15? 1,500. Would it go 15? Do I have 15 bid? Would it get 15? Thank you. We have 1,500. Now would it go 1,750? 1,750. Would you give 1,750? I have 1,500 bid. Would it go 1,750? 1,750. 1,750. Thank you. We have 1,750 bid. Now $2,000. Would you go 2? They're in at 2,000. Now 2,250. Would you go 2,250? 2,250. Would you go 2,250? Yes, 2,250. Now 2,500. They're in at 25. 2,500 is a bid. Would you go 2,750? 2,750. Bud the Eagle says yes. Yes, 2,750. And now $3,000. Would you go 3,000? He's in at 3,000. Now 3,250. 3,250. Don't worry about who you're bidding against. Yes. We have 3,250. Would you go 3,500? And now 3,750. 3,750. They're in now. $4,000. Option on. Here we go. 4,000. And we go 4,250. 4,250. One more time at 4,250. 4,250. Would you go 4,250? It's like checkers. It's your move, right? Would you go 4,250? 4,250. Would you go one more time at 4,250? You know that note motion. Yes, new fire. Thank
Someone
you.
new enters the race.
4,250 right here. Sir, where have you been? I've got you in at 4,250. Thank you so much. Let's keep this going. What do you go? 4,500. Yes, they're in at 4,500. And now 4,750. One more time at 4,750. 4,750. What do you go? 4,750. 4,750. Sir, you look like you like whiskey. What do you go? One more time at 4,750. It's all going to a great cause, folks. Do we think he should bid? Yes! 4,750 here now. $5,000. 5,000. He's in. 5,000. Now 5,250. 5,250. It was a ton of fun, though, wasn't it? What do you go? 5,250. One more time at 5,250. Last and final call. And I sold it your way. Congratulations for $5,000. Round of applause from Bud. Could I get your winning bid number, please? The winning bid number is 256. 256. So, folks, let's give them a round of applause for starting us off in our live auction tonight.
All right.
Thank you to Bud and Pam.
Yes, for sure. He still wants to applaud.
He's in it to win it.
He
All
sure
right,
is.
Michael John, what do we have
All
up
right.
next?
Well, since we do enjoy being inside four walls and a roof and having a beautiful view of nature. And when we're in our space, it'd be wonderful to transform it, right? So we have Designer for a Day. And this is one of our wonderful board members, Lynn Peterson. You'll get a personal in-home consultation, 2 hours. Then you head to International Market Square for a guided design trip and lunch. So you can bring that dream home to life with Lynn. So this is a one-of-a-kind opportunity.
This is a great package, Michael John, and it is a unique offering to transform your home and support Dodge. So bid high, bid low. We're going to start this one off. We're going to start me $500. When you go 500 now, I'm going to buy it 500. When you get 5, and now 750. When you go 750, I have 759. You 750 now, $1,000. And now 1,250. 1,250. $1,000. 1,250. Thank you. 1,250 here, and now 1,500. 1,500. Would you go 15? 1,500. I have 1,250 as the bid. Would you go 1,500 now? Would you give 15? 1,500. Now, folks, don't worry about how much you're spending here tonight. We do have people keeping track of it for you. Okay. I've got the bid right here at 1,250. Would you go 1,500? 1,500. Give me 14. Anybody at 1,400? Would you go 14? 1,400. Would you go 1,400? 1,400. You also get a trip to International Market Square. I've been there many times, and I've always wondered what's in here. Now here's your chance. 1,400, folks. Would you go one more time at 14? 1,400. Last and final call, asking at 1,400. And I sold it your way. Congratulations for 1,250. The bid number is 134.
All right. A round of applause for Lynn Peterson for donating this package. All right. So who here likes fishing? Oh no, this is Lake Tahoe. I skipped it. This is the most amazing thing.
This is amazing.
This is
Michael John.
amazing. So this is 7 days, right, in stunning Lake Tahoe. So you've got this incline village home that sleeps 7. So 7 is a theme. Think about that as you bid. And features 2 primary suites, chef's kitchen, a big deck and a grill, and endless year-round fun, skiing, hiking, festivals, your ultimate getaway. And we have the winner from a couple of years ago who's just been there. Yeah.
Yes. We have Amy
Yes.
Johnson here in the house with us.
Yeah. Come up and, oh, if we can let her up here. Yeah. Amy is one of our amazing board members who serves with me on the development committee. And yeah, the photos from your trip were amazing.
Oh, yeah. Hi, everyone. Hello. I have to say, we won this a few years ago, and I cannot speak highly enough about this adventure. This was probably one of my most favorite vacations I've ever had. I went hiking, I went kayaking, we did e-bikes. This is one of the most beautiful properties I've ever been to. There's endless activities, and I highly recommend you bid on it.
All right. Excellent.
Thank you. Yes, this is an incredible opportunity, folks, to experience Lake Tahoe. And it's a full week, and it sleeps up to 7 guests. So this is be a perfect scenic getaway, and it would be a win for you, and it would be a win for supporting Dodge too. So here we go. Let's start this one off at 4, 3, $2,000. 2,000. Where do I have 2,000 bid? Would you go 2,000? But I'll take three. Would you go 3,000? I have the one on the left to you for 2,000. Would you go 3,000? $3,000. Would you go 3,000? Thank you. We have 3,000 bid now. 4,000. Would you go 4,000? I have 3,000 in. Would you go 4,000 now? But if I have 4,000, thank you. 4,000 is bid now. 5,000. $5,000. Would you go 5? We have 5,000 in now. 6. Would you go 6,000? 5,000 is the bid. Would you go 6,000? $6,000. Would you go 6,000? You can already see yourself sitting on that deck, right? Would you go $6,000? 6,000. The bid is at 5,000. Would you go 6,000? Give me 6. 6,000 now. Bid at 6,000. 6,000. Thank you. We're in at 6,000. Thank you so much. Now back to you at 7. $7,000. We go 7,000. $7,000. Don't let money stand between you and happiness. Go $7,000. They're in for 6. Would you go 7? 7,000. Would you give 7,000? 7,000. Would you give me 6,500? Cut it down the middle. Would you go 6,500? 6,500. Would you go 65? 6,500. Folks, this would be a steal at 6,500. It's like $1,000 a day at least to rent a place like this. I've got the bid at $6,000. Would you go 6,500? 6,500. Now would you give 6,500? 6,500. Would you even go to 6,250? 6,250. Think of Bud. Would you go 6,250? One more time at 6,250. Are we all in and all done? Last call asking at 6,250.
Oh, all right.
Yes, thank you.
Yes.
6,250. Thank you for joining in, sir.
Yes.
Next time, maybe make it a little faster. All right. I've got you in at 6,250. Would you go 6,500? One more time at 65. 6,500. Would you go 65? 6,500 the bid. 6,500. Here we go. 6,500. Now 6,750. Would you go 6,750? 6,750. Yes or yes at 6,750. 6,750. 6,750. Going once, asking at 6,750. Going twice. And I sold it to you. Congratulations for $6,500. You're going to Lake Tahoe. Could I get your winning bid number, please? It is 104. 104. Congratulations to you, and thank you to our backup bidder for getting him there. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. For sure. All right. Now I can jump to the fish.
You can.
All right. So this is trophy bass on a secret lake. So who is a fisher person? Who loves fishing? All right. Who loves just being in a boat surrounded by gorgeous landscape? All right. Some of the same people, some new people jumped in. This is this amazing property. This is a pristine lake on a private reserve, not far from here, not open to the public, has never been developed. So this is amazing. A fishing opportunity for 2 people, 5 hours. The amazing Peter Garrettson. Peter, where are you? There you are, as your guide. You're going to catch trophy bass, spot eagles, owls, enjoy a picnic, and take home natural handcrafted bobbers made by our own naturalist, Andy Bang. So, yes.
Well, you know, Michael John, it's not every day you get a fishing opportunity to go on a private lake. This is a pretty unique offering. So, folks, let's keep raising money here tonight for Dodge. Here we go. Who will give me $500 to start? I have 500 here. Would you go 750 now? 750, and now would you go $1,000? 1,000. $1,000. We have 1,000 in. Would you go 1,250? 1,250. Would you go 1,250? I have $1,000. Would you go 1,250? 1,250. 1,000 is in. 1,250. Thank you in the back of the room. We have 1,250 here. Now 1,500. Would you go 15? 1,500. Would you give 15? 1,500. Thank you. And now 1,750. 1,750. I have 1,500. And when you go 1,750. 1,750. Thank you.
Right.
1,750. Yes. And now $2,000. Would you go to 2,000? They're in now 2,250. Would you go 2,250? 2,250. Would you go 2,250? It's only money. It'll grow back tomorrow, right? Would you go 2,250? They're in for 2,000. 2,250. Thank you. 2,250. They're in now 2,500. 2,500. Now 2,750. 2,750. Would you go 2,750? 2,750. One more time at 2,750.
Yes.
Now $3,000. She's in for 3,000. They're in now 3,250. 3,250. Would you like to bid again? You just owned it a moment ago. Yes, 3,250. Now 3,500. 3,500. She's in at 3,750. One more time at 3,750. 3,750. Now $4,000. $4,000. Thank you. Would you go 4,500 for me? 4,500. Would you go 4,500? 4,500 now. $5,000. $5,000. It's so expensive now. It doesn't matter, right? Would you go $5,000? 5,000. Would you go 5,000? They're in at 4,500. Would you go 5,000? $5,000. Would you like some encouragement from the crowd?
Yes. All right, let's do it. 5,000.
Yes, she's in. 5,000. I love it when that peer pressure works. All right, I've got you in at 5,000. Would you go one more time at 5,500? 5,500. Would you go 5,500? Your husband is still smiling. Or the gentleman sitting next to you. I'm never quite sure. I've got you them in here for 5,000. Would you go 5,500? 5,500. We'll give you some encouragement as well. Would you go 5,500? One more time. At 5,500. Last and final call, asking at 5,500. NISOLD sold it your way. Congratulations for $5,000. Congratulations to, can I get your winning bid number, please? It is 265. 265. Let's give them a round of applause.
Oh, yes.
Congratulations.
Now, Stacy, I'm noticing a bit of a trend, which is, and I'm noticing you're following it, right? Giving the opportunity for someone to jump in at the high number who hasn't been bidding yet.
Oh,
So,
of course. We
because,
welcome that.
you know, when you raise your bid number, we all applaud. So just saying, if you're looking for a little affirmation, it is available to everyone with the bid
That's
number.
right.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
But quite seriously, this is an important inflection moment in Dodge's history. So we look outside in that classroom without walls and all that nature, and you're always seeing the continual evolution and change of the world around us. And we're coming up on another one. We're so excited to welcome a new executive director and to lead us into the next chapter, to the next season. So I'd like to turn it over to our interim executive director, Chad Dayton, and our board chair, Carol, to take it from here.
Thank you, Michael John, and thanks to all the Dodge staff and volunteers who put together a beautiful night with a couple of different versions of the rain plan. And I just want to take a brief minute to say what an honor and a privilege it has been to serve Dodge in the role of interim executive director after Jason's long and really important tenure at this nature center and preschool. I believe that I was Jason's first recruit to the board, and over the years have worn a lot of hats for Dodge. Volunteer naturalist, board member, consultant, preschool parent, my wife Maggie in the back, and now the tenure as interim executive director. I want to thank everybody in the Dodge family, staff, board, volunteers, community partners, donors, supporters, contractors. Everybody has been extremely gracious over the course of the last 6 months and beyond. But in my step here, really supportive, and it has truly been an honor and a privilege. Dodge is an incredible organization, as you all know, and attracts incredible people and does incredible work. A mission that is as important today as ever before. And so I will continue my service on behalf of Dodge as an enthusiastic board member, but it is a great privilege to have done this, and I am extremely excited about the next chapter of leadership in front of Dodge, and will do everything I can to make sure that this next transition is as smooth and successful as possible. But because I like to collect as many hats on behalf of Dodge as possible, I'm not going very far at all. And I want to thank Carol and the board in particular for incredible support over the course of the last few months and the work we have lying ahead. So thank you all, and thank you for the opportunity.
Good evening, everyone. I do want to take just a quick minute to add to when Dodge needed you. And you did a great job as our interim ED, so thank you. And as a long tenured board member, you've done this several times, as you mentioned, helping us make the very important decision around Shepherd Farm, leading comprehensive campaign afterwards, and really just appreciate all that you've done for Dodge over the years. So this is just another example of your commitment to Dodge, and thank you so much. Appreciate you. So while Chad was at the helm, it allowed our hiring task force to take a step back and talk with staff, fellow board members, and members of our community, including some of you who are here tonight, to talk about what does the future of Dodge need director. And we talked a lot about someone whose hats that are worn here at Dodge, someone who has led other similarly sized, similarly complex organizations and has a passion and care for environmental education. And I'm so excited that we have found that in our next executive director. And tonight, I am so happy to welcome Missy Ahrens as our new ED. So come on up, Missy.
Thanks. It's a great night here. I have been to Dodge a few times to walk the trails, but never been in any of the buildings. And I haven't even started it, and I'm truly amazed. It's such a joy to be here tonight for my very first night for nature as the incoming executive director. I want to start by thanking all of you for not just showing up tonight, but for showing up day after day, whether you're supporting the mission through your time, through your treasure and generosity, and your partnership in the belief that the team executes here every day. As the newest member of this incredible community, I've spent the last few weeks learning a lot about Dodge. And what I have read and seen is truly inspiring, and I'm excited to join this team. So you might be wondering a little bit about me, where I come from, why I wanted to join the Dodge team. And Carol said prepare a few short remarks, but I can never do that. So I'll share more with you so that you can know a little bit more about me. And I'm excited to interact with all of you in the coming days, weeks, and months. My passion for the environment is very similar to yours, likely. I care about the environment deeply. I care about green space. I care about investing in our young people because if we don't do that today, there won't be properties like Dodge here. There won't be properties like Shepherd Farm. So the work that the preschool does, the work that the team does here every day makes an impact, and you help make that possible. So thank you for that. When I was young, I was known for having all sorts of pets. I vividly remember jumping into window wells, collecting frogs, toads, and salamanders, and begging my family to have some more two and four-legged pets. Sometimes it worked, sometimes it didn't. I vividly remember going to Wood Lake Nature Center as a Girl Scout and banding birds and can see it plain as day. And so I want that for all of the young people here today. At the ripe old age of 18, I landed a job at the Minnesota Zoo and thought I won the lottery. I was there as an environmentalist, somebody who wanted to change the world, and spent a lot of time sleeping underneath the coral reef and working with kids at zoo camp. That quickly led to, hey, take the snake to that school, or hold this bird, or go do this thing, feed the dolphins, all of the fun things that you get to do working at the zoo. And for me, that really was a formative time and shaped my passion for young people. I left the zoo and went to work for Girl Scouts just down the road on the west side as their STEM program manager, and that was in 2000. Girls are still highly underrepresented in STEM careers, and back then it was pivotal for us to invest in them. So providing STEM program in an all-girl environment was a passion of mine. I was there for 17 years and moved on to a few other organizations that you likely know: Fairview Foundation, the American Lung Association, and one you may not know, who I'm leaving tomorrow, which is a little bit harder than I thought it would be, Genesis Works. And there we invest in young people as they embark on corporate careers in IT. When I was approached about the executive director role, I really didn't know it was even available. And some individuals reached out to me, and I quickly said, "Tell me more." And from there, I read and did my research and saw the many impactful programs and resources this property and others have. Um, uh, so tonight, I really just want to say thank you. I'm excited about the journey. I'm excited to work with the team. I am excited about the possibility to provide more opportunities for the community, for all of you and the young people that live in it. So thank you again, and have a great night.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Missy. Our next item, if I can have Stacy rejoin me up here, is the next chapter dinner. So it's a dinner with Stacy. Stacy. I wish you could join us.
I will be there if you want me to be.
Well, if the winning bidder wants you there, we can make it happen. So it's a dinner with Missy that's hosted by Chad, which I think is a really wonderful handoff. And it's really your opportunity to hear about vision, to share stories about this place, to bring her even more in line for this next season at Dodge, and to be at that first dinner where it's like all kinds of things are going to come from that for the future. So this is a rare opportunity. So it is for 10. So take it away.
Thank you, Michael John. And folks, this is our last and final live auction item. But before we sell this item, let's put our hands together and give a big round of applause to all of our very kind donors of these amazing live auction items. And let's also give a thunderous round of applause to Michael John for being our wonderful MC here tonight and all of the incredible staff of Dodge. This truly is a special way to end our live auction with dinner with our new executive director, Missy. Again, it's for you and 9 guests. So let's finish strong with this final item. So here we go, folks. Let's start this one off at $1,000. I have 1,000 here. Now 1,500. Where to go? 1,500. I have 1,000 here. Thank you, Amy. At 1,500. 1,000. Now 15. Thank you. 1,500. Thank you. And now $2,000. What do you go to? 2,000. I have $2,000. We have 2,000 bid. Now 2,500. We go 25 and 3,000. What do you go? Dollars, we get $3,000 now, 3,500, we go 35, 3,500, we go 3,500, Ethan, 35, now 4,000, $4,000, thank you, Amy, 4,000, now 4,500, 4,500, we go 4,500, 4,500, Peter, if you bid again, the wine selection gets better. Chad promised me. Would you go 4,500 one more time at 4,500? The bid is at 4,000. Would you go 4,500? He's in 4,500. And now $5,000. 5,000. Would you go 5,000? Would you go 5,000? Your only regret will be to lose it, Amy. $5,000. Would you go 5,000? 5,000. Folks, do we think she should bid just one more time? 5,000. She's in at 5,000. 5,000 is bid. Would you go one more time at 5,500? You told me no last time, Peter. I don't believe you. I've got her in at 5,000. Would you go 5,500? 5,500. Anyone else at $5,500? Dinner with the ED. 5,500. And I have so much good news to share with you here tonight. I've got Amy in back here for $5,000, but they have so generously offered to do 2 of these dinners, folks. Peter, would you take the second one also at $5,000? Yes, he's in. I sold it your way for $5,000. I sold it to you as well, Amy, for $5,000. Bid number 134, 134, and number 154 as well. 154. Let's give them both a big round of applause. And Missy, welcome to Dodge.
Yes, welcome, welcome.
Folks, that does conclude our live auction here tonight. Let's give the entire crowd a big round of applause for their participation in the live auction. Michael John, back to you.
All right. Well, if you've been to this event before, you know that we honor a special volunteer every year. And if you've been to Dodge at all, you know the place is full of special volunteers. But tonight, we do but one better than honoring a volunteer. We're honoring 2 because it's a dynamic duo. So it's my joy to recognize 2 incredible people who embody the spirit of service. You've hardly been at an event if you've been here before without seeing them. Join me in welcoming to the stage this year Shan Knox, Volunteers of the Year, Kathy and Bill Doyle. All right. So if Bud is one of the pair of beating wings of Dodge, these are the beating hearts of Dodge. right? For over 25 years, they've shown up with dedication, energy, can-do spirit. They never want recognition, so this is really hard for them. We're gonna be really gentle. So whether they're making walking tacos, staffing the admission gate, bussing tables with a pancake breakfast, on and on and on. We could almost let them run the events by themselves, but they're so much fun to be with. We all join them. So they're friendly, trustworthy, always ready to help. These are themes about Dodge's culture, and that culture is because of folks like you. So since they're always ready to help us out, we're going to ask them to do one more thing. So we thought we'd ask them to pull the winning ticket for the meat raffle because it's Minnesota in nature. Who doesn't want a meat raffle? All right, it's to you. Yeah. All right. If your ticket says ticket on it, you're so close to being the winner. All right. If you turn it over and your ticket says April O'Brien, then you are the winner. All right. And there she is. So you can swing by checkout at the end of the night to pick that up. And let's give a really warm round of applause for these amazing volunteers, Kathy and Bill. Thank you so much for everything you do. Yeah. All right. So we've talked a lot about the fact that Dodge is a classroom without walls and a roof. So I do want to say that if any of you own a tent company or have large tents from graduations long ago or yet to come, you can drop them off to Sean Go right here because if we have them up next year, it'll be sunny too. But seriously, the mission here at Dodge as that nature classroom where lessons aren't confined to desks, where they're really happening on every square part of the property from the time you get out of the car. I can't tell you how many fabulous interactions, whether it's with community gardeners or animals that are out in the yard, or students that are coming to get on their bus from a field trip, just coming from the parking lot in for a board meeting is a nature experience. And it's your generosity that opens up all of that nature to thousands and thousands of young people and old people and all kinds of people. To me personally, what a classroom without walls means is it means that anybody can come. And Dodge makes sure that everyone is truly welcome. So it's your generosity that makes that happen. And I'm so delighted to share another impactful story in this video about the work that you make happen.
In my many years of teaching, one truth has remained steady. The best and most important lessons in life don't always come from textbooks. When people think about it, it's easy to picture desks and whiteboards and writing papers. But around here, we do things a bit differently. This is Dodge Nature Center, where learning isn't about sitting still, waking up your senses, asking questions, and remembering that wonder isn't something we outgrow. The classroom without walls. And here, learning is meant to feel real, messy, joyful, and alive. After 25 years of guiding young learners, Dodge Nature Preschool is still evolving, just like the kids who fill these trails with laughter. The outdoor classrooms have recently renovated to meet the needs of today's children, with spaces that nurture curiosity, confidence, and care for the natural world. Give a child the space to climb a log or trace the path of a caterpillar, and you see them grow in ways no worksheet could ever measure. This kind of learning builds resilience, it fosters empathy, it connects children to something larger than themselves. For thousands of school-aged kids, Dodge is the place where learning finally clicks. Because it's real, it's right in front of them, and it matters. Whether they're here on a field trip or at summer camp, they're not just learning about science, they're doing it. Tracking animal prints, studying bugs, feeling the heat of starting fires. You'd be surprised how much a kid can learn from a good old-fashioned hike. As they grow, so do the questions. What kind of bird is that? Why do frogs sing at night? What can I do to help the earth? Every kid who comes to Dodge is part of our story. Some carry us with them as well. Some folks, they never really leave. Jim grew up just down the street from the Westinghouse property back when this was mostly farmland.
I grew up with Doc. I lived here longer than the nature center's been here, and so it's been my privilege to watch it grow too.
Now retired, he walks this land nearly every morning with camera in hand. What started as a hobby turned into a daily ritual. Over 2,000 walks through the nature center and
Every walk is different. I see different things every day, um, and it changes just as it grows and as the weather changes and the seasons change. The nature center changes too, so it's different all the time.
Jim's not just capturing images, he's learning too. Learning the rhythms of wildlife, the patience of nature, and the peace that comes when you slow down and really look.
I always pictured myself as being a photojournalist, as being a photographer, wanted to where the action was, take the important picture. But I realized that they're all important. I mean, the pictures of the flowers and the pictures of the spider webs and the eagles flying over, it's all important. Sometimes I'll see things that I didn't expect to see. Um, I saw a mink the other day and made me realize that minks were here in Minnesota. Uh, so yeah, then you gotta find out what's this all about? Why did I see this? And the naturalist actually helped me with that. Connecting with nature has taught me to slow down, um, to be a little bit more patient, and to enjoy the little tiny little thing. And the camera helps bring that into focus. Everything is so connected. Bugs are connected to the flowers, and the birds are connected to the bugs. Yeah, everything's connected down to the smallest little thing.
That's the mark of a true classroom. It keeps offering new lessons, no matter how many years you've spent in it. At Dodge, whole families grow together. Neighbors who treat this place like their own backyard, splashing, climbing, asking questions that don't always have answers. And for adults, learning takes new forms. You might find it through the lens of a telescope, in a moment of stillness at outdoor yoga, or just in a walk that clears your mind and fills it back up again. At any age and at any point in someone's life, Dodge is a place to be curious. The classroom without walls is still a place of profound learning. Here, children discover how the world works and how they fit into it. They ask bold questions. They try, fail, try again. They grow roots in a place that teaches them to care deeply. This is the kind of learning the world needs more of. Hands on, real, rooted in respect for something bigger than ourselves. But none of this happens by accident. It takes time, care, and a whole lot of heart from staff, families.
And I know Farmer Don is here tonight. Let's give him a wonderful round of applause for sharing. Yes, nicely done. I love the comment that here is the place where learning is real, messy, joyful, and alive. And we're going to create some joy to really support this classroom without walls tonight. I also love that reminder that wonder isn't something we ever outgrow. So the chance to make a difference is real, and it's in front of you right now, tonight. And what you do in the next few minutes really matters. So I'm going to bring back my friend Stacy for this really exciting and meaningful part of the program.
Folks, the video you just saw, It's a wonderful reminder of why we are all gathered together tonight. Friends, you've heard many times throughout this evening that Dodge is a classroom without walls. And in the next few minutes, you can help us ensure that we have the resources necessary to continue our important work and to carry on the legacy of Dodge. So this evening, we are hoping to raise as much as we possibly can to support our beloved Dodge Nature Center. But what's most important tonight is your participation. We'd love to see 100% participation here tonight as you consider giving at a level that is meaningful to you. So to contribute tonight at a specific giving level, please just raise your bid number high and keep it up until I say your number. And for the folks in the back, we encourage you to move up as much as you can to show us your support as well. And if you aren't raising your number at the time, you still have a job to do, and that is to applaud and encourage all those who are giving in the moment. And before I start our giving moment, I do want to share with you something that I thought was so impactful that Don, our farm director, said in the video. He said, "Help us keep this classroom open, not just for today, but for every tomorrow." And folks, that's why we're here tonight. Let's join together to make a difference. So, folks, our first giving level is going to be $25,000. So, I open it up to all of you to ask if there's anyone here tonight who would like to generously start us off and provide a kind donation of $25,000. $25,000. Anybody at 25,000 right here? Thank you so much. Number 152152. Yeah.
We are celebrating the 25th anniversary of the wonderful preschool at the Dodge Nature Center. It's a very special place because there was nobody who thought that it could be built here or that it could be filled with children or that it could succeed. But not has it done just that. It has a national reputation for being first and being wonderfully best. So we thank all of you who brought your children and put them into preschool and then watch them grow into a wonderful adulthood, probably still interested in everything in the outdoor world. So thank you all for everything that has happened at Dodge. It's amazing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. The words are always so thank you.
Thank you so very much. Thank you for your $25,000 donation in honor of the 25 years of the preschool. Thank you so much. Folks, let's give them another big round of applause for their showing of support. Thank you so much. What a fantastic start to our giving moment, folks. We are going to keep this going. Our next giving level is going to be $15,000. Is there anyone here who would like to provide a generous gift of $15,000? $15,000 right here. Thank you. Thank you.
I have a $15,000 gift on behalf of an anonymous donor who is so passionate in love with Dodge. Thank you.
Wonderful. Let's give this anonymous donor a big round of applause as well. Thank you to our two leadership gifts. We are so grateful. We are starting off strong here tonight. Folks, our next giving level is going to be $10,000. But before I do, is there anyone else at 15,000? We don't want to just assume there's one. Anyone else at 15? Yes. You're at 25 as well.
Oh, wow.
25,000. Thank you so much. Number 265. Thank you so much. Fantastic. Another one at $25,000. Two at 25, one at 15. This is incredible, folks. Is there anyone at 15,000 or 25,000 or You know what? We take $1 million tonight if you want to give it. So anyone else at any of those giving levels? Fantastic, folks. We are starting off so strong here tonight. Let's give everyone who's donated thus far a big round of applause. Okay, folks, our next giving level is going to be $10,000. And folks, a gift of $10,000 could support an entire year of snacks for the preschool. We know how those kids can eat, right? So that ensures that our students are ready to learn with energy and joy. Is there anyone here tonight who would like to provide a generous gift of $10,000? 10,000. Anybody at 10,000? 10,000. At $10,000. 10,000. Well, you can't. No problem. All right. Well, wonderful. We are making great things happen here tonight, folks. Our next giving level is going to be $5,000. So grab those bid cards now, raise them up high for a generous donation of $5,000. 5,000. You right here, number 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5 for $5,000. Thank you. Number 1, 5, 4, 1, 5, 4. Also at $5,000. $5,000. Anybody else at $5,000? $5,000? Anyone else? All right. This is great. Let's keep working together. We're doing amazing things here tonight. Our next giving level is going to be $2,500, and a gift of $2,500 can provide summer camp scholarships to 25 kids. This is a big deal. We love giving scholarships. Folks, who's ready to join me for $2,500? Thank you for starting me. Number 1, 8, 1. Number 1, 8, 1. We have another number 1, 4, 9. 1, 4, 9. Thank you so much. Number 2, 9, 9, 2, 9, 9. Thank you for $2,500. 2,500. Anyone else at 2,500? 2,500. We're doing great, folks. Let's give everyone who has given thus far a big round of applause. Truly, each and every gift here tonight is so meaningful. So our next giving level is going to be $1,000. Grab those numbers, raise them up to provide a gift of $1,000. Who's ready to start me? Thank you, right here. We have number 1, 2, 1. Thank you, number 1, 2, 1 for $1,000. All the way in the back. Thank you, number 2, 9, 7. 297. Thank you so much. Number 2, 4, 3. 2, 4, 3 for $1,000. Thank you, number 2, 3, 9. 2, 3, 9. Keep that applause coming, folks. Here we go. Number 2, 7, 4. 7, 4. Thank you so much. And number 2, 4, 9. 2, 4, 9. Also at $1,000. And number 2, 5, 6. Thank you so much. 2, 5, 6. Number 106. 106 for $1,000. Anyone else at $1,000? Thank you. Number 2, 4, 6. 2, 4, 6 for $1,000. Anyone else at $1,000? Folks, that was 9 gifts at $1,000. Well done. I like nice round numbers. If anyone else likes to throw in another one, anyone else at $1,000? Give yourselves a round of applause. Great work, folks, at $1,000. Each pledge here tonight is truly so significant. So our next asking level is going to be $500, which could bring a busload of students to Dodge for a field trip. Remember those days of field trips? I remember it like it was yesterday. It was such a big deal to go on a field trip. So folks, please join me for a gift of $500. 500 where? Thank you for starting me. Number 227. Thank you, Linda. Thank you. Number 150. Thank you so much. Number 192. Thank you. Number 166. Thank you so much for your gift of $500. Number 194. Thank you for $500. Anyone else at $500? $500. Great work, folks. Next up, we're going to be asking for a gift of $250. Grab those numbers all the way in the back. You can join too. Join us for $250. Thank you. All the way in the corner, number 266. Thank you so much. 266, number 182. Thank you so much, number 190. Thank you, number 142. Thank you so much, number 259. Thank you, number 187. Thank you, number 139. Thank you so much, number 290. Thank you, Lars, for $250. Did I miss anyone else at 250? Great job. That was 8 gifts, folks, at $250. Now, we're not doing this yet. But keep up the good work. We're on the home stretch now. Please join me for a gift. $100. 100 where? Do I have somebody to start me right here? Look at this side of the room, folks. Here we go. For $100, number 135. Thank you, number 228. Thank you, number 177. And 15. Thank you, number 17. Number 17. Thank you, number 273 and 262. Thank you, number 211. Thank you, number 129. Thank you, number 278. Thank you, number 289 for $100. Great job. And number 121. 121. So at $100. Great job, folks. Great job. Folks, at our last giving level, we are highlighting something that is very special to Dodge tonight. This year marks, as you heard before, the 25th anniversary of Dodge's beloved nature preschool, the very first kind in the nation. So to celebrate this most unique classroom without walls, we are asking for a very meaningful final gift of $25 to help create new experiences for preschoolers. And we call this the last giving opportunity, the paddle drop, because we'll be asking you to drop your bid paddle or your bid number with our staff and volunteers who will be walking around with baskets. So, as an added bonus for anyone that drops their paddle and gets a gift of $25, you will be put into a drawing for a custom laser engraved wooden map of a place that matters to you. Maybe it's your favorite lake. Maybe it's a family cabin, a special trail, or anywhere that holds meaning to you. This prize comes courtesy of our friends at Woodchuck USA and Dodge Warrenburg and Abandoned Wymellenburg. That's right.
Well done with that name.
I've been practicing
We
that
all have
one.
to learn it.
Yes. So our team will be going around with the baskets now. If you choose to give a final gift of $25, raise your bid number up high for them to come and grab it for a last and final meaningful gift to help ensure that Dodge is here for generations. So raise them up high for me now, a gift of $25. I know many of you have given already, and we are so very grateful for that. But if you feel inspired to give $25, perhaps for the first time, or folks, if you choose to give just one additional gift at $25, even if you give it again, it would be such an honor for our preschool's 25th year anniversary. We appreciate nothing more. So again, raise those bid paddles high up so they can come around to collect them from you. Again, final gift of $25. Don't forget, again, if you enter in or you give a gift of $25, you get entered in for that chance to win a fantastic prize. So all the bid numbers will be brought up here shortly, and we'll draw a prize winner. So again, last chance, raise those numbers up. If you choose to give a gift of $25, fantastic, everybody. Well done. Let's give the entire crowd a big round of applause for this wonderful giving moment.
All right.
And please note too that if you raised your bid number to give, or if you dropped your bid number into the basket, your gift has been automatically added to your tab. There's nothing more you need to do. However, if you do choose to give anonymously here tonight or at a level I didn't mention, you can still do so using the donate option, using that same site you received a link from earlier today. So every amount truly makes a difference. We're so grateful for each of you. So Michael John, do we have them all collected?
We do. And we have
Number
number 256.
Number 256, folks. Yes, right here we have our winner, number 256. Congratulations to you.
Thank you. Oh, I'm standing between you and the rest of a wonderful evening to chat with friends. Seems like it doesn't sound like it's raining out there right now. But I do want to echo Stacy's thanks and a reminder that something like this seems very performative and an extroverted thing. And if what works best for you is to give quietly online at home tonight, or as you sneak out to your car, that has every bit as much value as people that love having hands go up in the air and we love giving them applause because it takes all of those blades of grass and all of those flowers to make the prairie out there for those kids, for all of us to enjoy. So you've done something incredibly special tonight. It's so meaningful, whether it's supporting that bird that's flying over the heavens or those little pitter patter of feet. And I have to say, from the video, I want to know if those little yellow lights come in my side. Just gonna say it, and I'm also gonna say it that if you own it next year. But seriously, it's just been a tremendous night, and I'll just leave one story. As I knew about this preschool, and it was on the board, and I knew about the preschool, and it's so amazing. But it was when our neighbors, Rachel and Crystal, enrolled their first daughter, Willow, in preschool, and she had this amazing day, but you never know because she was so quiet. And she came home and she was so quiet, and they're just bursting. They're like, "What happened?" And they already knew from the email that they met the chicken and all the stuff. And then suddenly, she had dinner and she thought about it. And then they're like, she talked about that chicken until midnight. It was like it just broke her whole personality open. And so that's what so many of us of any age and any stripe who comes to Dodge because there are no walls, because nature is all of us. So thank you. Go out and have a great